This video is about simplifying square root of 43 minus 12 squares square root of 7, leaving your answers in short forms. Now, but before we proceed, I would like to appreciate my subscribers and the new ones, and also appreciate my viewers. And I also want my viewers to that has not subscribed to please subscribe, like, comment, and share the video. So now let's begin. Now the problem, let me just change the color to white. The problem is the square root of 43 minus 12 square root of 7. Let's check. Okay. Now I have to put this in this form: p minus the square root of q all squared. Now, for me to do that, I need to change this to this form. To do that, let's bring it here. You have 12 square root of 7, which is the same thing as saying, now 12, the square root of 144 is 12. 2 times 7. So 12 times 12 square root of 7 times 12 times the square root of 7 is the same thing as the square root of 144 times the square root of 7 times the square root of 7. So now, according to the law of indices, if you have square root of a times the square root of b, is the same thing as saying the square root of a b. Now, so applying this rule, you will now say, which implies that the square root of 144 times the square root of 7 is equal to the square root of 144 times 7, which is 7. This time this is 8 to 8 and 28 remainder 2. 7 times 4 is C28 plus 2 0. Carry 2, this 7 plus 2. Okay, that's okay. That is so this is it. So now you have this. So that means this expression is the same thing as this. So we have expressed this. So 43 minus 12 square root of 7 is equal to 43 minus the square root of 108. So now, so that is it. So now that means comparing this with this, you now have p is equal to 43, while q is equal to 1008. So, and there is a generic formula I proved in part 1 of this. This is part 3. In part 1 of this video, there is, although I'll put that in the comments. I'll put that below. I'll put a link for that below. Now, I made a proof concerning this generic formula where the square root of p minus the square root of q is equal to the square root of p plus square root of p square minus q all divided by 2 minus p, this minus because of this minus here, This minus here is value. So minus square root of p square minus q all over 2 all square root. So in that part 2, in that part 1, I proved this formula. So this is the formula we're going to use. Having known the value of p and the value of q, we're going to substitute into this formula to be able to solve for this. Now let's say now the square root of p minus the square root of q, which is equal to the square root of p plus the square root of p square minus q divided by 2 minus the square root of p minus square root of p square minus q all over 2, where p is 43, q is 100 is equal to 1008. So now substituting that value into there, you have the square root of 43 plus the square root of 43 square minus 1008 divided by 2 minus the square root of 43 minus the square root of 43 square minus 108 divided by 2. Now you now have the square root. This is 43 plus 43 square. 43 square is equal to okay 1849. So the square root of 1849 minus 1008 divided by 2 minus the square root of 43 minus the square root of 1849 minus 108 divided by 2. Now so that means the square root of 43 minus 12 square root of 7 is now equal to the square root of 43 plus the square root of 1849 minus 1008 divided by 2 minus the square root of 43 minus the square root of 1849 minus 108 divided by 2. So this will give you 43 plus this this minus this q1 4 8 square root divided by 2 minus square root of 43 minus the square root of 841 divided by 2 divided by 2. So you have 43 plus the square root of 841 is 29 divided by 2 minus the square root of okay, this is 43 minus 29 divided by 2. So 43 plus 29 will give us 72. 72 divided by 2 minus 43 minus now 43 minus 29 will give us 7. It will give us like 14. This is okay 14 over 2 all squared. So this value now will now give us 72 divided by 2 will give you the square root of what? 36. minus 14 divided by 2 will give you the square root of 47. So this will be square root of 36 is 6 minus square root of 7. So that means the final answer, the square root of 43 minus 12 square root of 7 is equal to 6 minus the square root of 7. So this is the final answer. So if you want to know how that formula was proved, you can go to part 1 of this video. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, share, and make your comments. Thank you.